Hey guys, this next video I'm going to do is going to be Mercury in Virgo. That started September 2nd. That'll last from till September 19th. And I think it's a good idea to do this video centering Mercury in Virgo because of the topic of the video. I want us to work on, or me or you or whoever, work on our communication skills. A lot of problems and a lot of issues arise because of not just a lack of communication, but the way in which we communicate. So oftentimes, there's like in harmony, there's a balance between communicating your desires or what you need from a situation or from a person directly and bluntly and clearly. And then there's the balance with keeping it harmonious. So on this side, it's being blunt and and tactless. So lacking tact means it's distasteful. So you're just blunt, you're rude, you just come off saying however you want to say, and that is actually not a good communication method. Then on this side, to be harmonious, sometimes we can resort to manipulation tactics. We can resort to guilt. We can guilt tripping the person. We can resort to, kind of beating around the bush. We can be vengeful, spiteful, just whatever ways that's just not communicating our needs properly. We can make it seem like they're the problem, or we can point fingers to what other people have or other people are getting. And that's also a manipulation technique, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anyone else is getting. It just matters what you want. So it's a really fine balance. It's a really hard balance to cultivate. It takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of bravery, because there is a chance of rejection. And no one likes to experience rejection, whether it's rejection with a career, job, or relationship, even if it's just simple requests. No one likes to get rejected. So I'm here to help you guys work on to give you Reiki energy to heal your communication issues. I think it would, increasing our communication, having that courage, having the patience, being able to take those no's without it being too personal would definitely help with fulfillment in life. It will definitely help with just being overall more happy. It'll help us get what we want when we want, a lot quicker, a lot sooner. And it really just dispels a lot of emotional baggage or emotional problems that would come up in the future. A lot of resentment, a lot of just maybe the person may not consciously pick up that you're manipulating them, but subconsciously they will, and they may start to have to employ manipulation tactics as well, or they may avoid you because they feel as though they're being manipulated, and that's not what we want, right? This one is big on my mind. Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the planet of written and verbal communication. It is the planet of innovation. It is also the planet of technology, day-to-day things. So when Mercury is in retrograde, that's when everything starts to go a little haywire. But it's in Virgo right now. So Virgo, the sun is in Virgo as well. That promotes stability, being organized, being efficient. So being an efficient, effective communicator, being able to express our desires openly and with groundedness. So meaning, just because we are able to communicate openly and with courage and bravery, it doesn't mean that we'll still get our expected results. So it's being able to take that and just work on ourselves as people. So I am going to take this feather and I'm just going to start by just prepping your energy. And this is a real feather. I'm just going to start prepping your energy for this massive change. I think this is something that a lot of people could use. You know, they say the number one killer of a relationship is how we communicate. And I don't think it's a lack of communication, because I think at some point we do decide that we want to communicate effectively, or that we want to increase our communication, that we want to express our desires, our dislikes, our likes. But then it comes off in a non-balanced way. So either we lean too much towards the bluntness, the distastefulness, or we lean too much towards the manipulation tactics. This is a heavy reading for me. This is a heavy energy reading, energy session for me. I'm going through some personal transformative shifts. And if you guys know anything about transformation, one second. I'm just removing any barriers to effective communication, whether that's willingness, whether that's fear, whether that's misinformation, lack of knowledge. Okay, this one was a short one, and I hope you guys can utilize this energy of the planetary aspects that'll be here until September 18th. And even if you see this video afterwards, you can always channel Mercury, you can always channel Virgo, you can always just channel the energy that I'm giving in order to be able to communicate, break down those barriers of misunderstanding, of not getting what you want, of not reaching clear, concise conclusions, really. Um, I'm sure you can think of a lot of situations in your life that just hasn't come to a clear conclusion. Why? Because direct, open, and honest communication is not being utilized. It is hard, it is challenging, so don't beat yourself up, but you can do it.